SoSoValue dance and sway. SoSoValue night and day.
Welcome to SoSoValue's Furry News Studio. I'm your host and CIO, SoCaddis. Brings you the latest crypto market updates with max personality. According to a report by CoinDesk on April 13, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, stated that he is preparing to navigate the turmoil in the nearly $30 trillion U.S. Treasury market and that the Federal Reserve will only take action when they begin to feel a bit of panic. Jamie Dimon warned that if the financial system were to become paralyzed again, the consequences could ripple through the entire economy. Turmoil in the U.S. Treasury market leading to Federal Reserve intervention could prompt some investors to turn to Bitcoin, which is often seen as a hedge against currency instability, as was the case in 2020 when the Federal Reserve took aggressive stimulus measures, causing Bitcoin prices to soar.
I'll buy some Bitcoin. I just came into a little extra money when my dad raised my allowance.
Next news. ZachXBT posted on Platform X, stating that multiple sources indicate that Denko, the founder of Reef Finance, and user Fuko Goryushu are suspected to be involved in the OM flash crash incident. The two had made multiple requests to others for loans collateralized by OM in the days leading up to the OM collapse. Notably, the Reef project had an $80 million over-the-counter transaction with Alameda in 2021 and was delisted by Binance in October 2024 amid previous controversies regarding market manipulation.
What?
Next news. Mantra CEO John Patrick Mullen has proposed burning his own holdings of OM tokens in an effort to restore investor confidence following a sharp plunge in the native token's price. Mullen stated that his tokens are part of the 300 million OM tokens reserved for the team, which are scheduled to unlock by April 2027. Next news. According to crypto journalist Eleanor Terrett, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will hold its third crypto policy roundtable on April 25. This meeting will focus on crypto custody issues and will feature two panel discussions, one on crypto broker, dealers, and wallet custody, and another on custody practices of investment advisors and investment companies. Next news. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell suggested that banks may ease their stance on cryptocurrency regulations in the future. He noted that the Fed has taken a relatively conservative approach to crypto-related guidance, with other regulators being even more cautious. However, Powell indicated that a shift could be coming, as authorities aim to strike a balance between ensuring financial stability and supporting responsible innovation in the sector.
I also think some of the, we took a pretty conservative, and other bank regulators took an even more conservative perspective on the guidance and rules we imposed on banks. I think there'll be some loosening of that, and I think we'll try to do it in a way that preserves safety and soundness, but that permits and fosters appropriate innovation. But that does so in a way that, again, doesn't put consumers at risk in ways they don't understand or make banks less safe and sound.
Next news. Trump posted on Truth Social saying that Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell always acts too late and makes poor decisions. When asked whether he regretted nominating Powell, Trump said he did not. "I think he's terrible, but I can't complain," noting that the economy was strong during his first term.
Look, in the first 4 years, we had the greatest economy in the history of our country. The stock market went up 88 points. I think he's terrible, but I can't complain because we had the most successful administration economically in the history of our country. I think we're going to do even better this time because you will see that the numbers that we're taking in are astronomical. We're taking in tremendous amounts of money with the tariffs.
Next news. According to TechFlow News on April 18, as reported by Jinshi Data, White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett stated on Friday that President Trump and his team will consider the option of firing Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell when asked about it. Hassett said during a press briefing at the White House, "The president and his team will continue to look into this matter." The day before Hassett's interaction with the media, Trump intensified his long-standing discord with Powell, accusing him of playing politics by not cutting interest rates and claiming he has the right to quickly remove Powell from his position. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and share the news to your friends. See you tomorrow.